So here we are again, y'all. Same shit that just happened with Leo reading. They're trying to do the same thing with this reading. Whoever is trying to keep themselves hidden, they didn't want to come out. They still ended up coming out. So they're mad at this reading, even though it's a collective reading. So they're trying to stop my reading. Once again, as you see, the spread is out here. I had to pull up what I've already done to be able to finish where I'm off. So here we go again with the fuck shit, all because people don't want to be the fuck exposed. But anyways, this Gemini could be feeling betrayed either by a Sagittarius or a Aries energy because they got the wrong information from whoever this high priestess in the reverse is, or tried to get work done on you, collective, that this person did not do. Because like I said, they could have taken their money and decided not to do the work. So like I said, whoever this Gemini is, they could be feeling backstabbed, heartbroken, because there is someone that has fell in love with you and want to come towards you. Could be this Aries energy, but they could have wanted you to have a toxic tie with them, or they could have wanted to have a toxic tie with this Aries, and they didn't want them to come towards you, pretty much, like I said. So they could be very defensive right now. Then we got dirty laundry. So someone's dirty laundry could be coming out at this time. They thought they buried it deep, but old messes have a way of resurfacing, and this one's messy enough to leave a stain. Then we got throwing shade. So they could be throwing shade right now. Shade doesn't always look like aggression. It hides in backhanded praise tone and just joking energy. So these people are hacking my phone, and I'm going to say this Sagittarius is most definitely one of them. Because like I said before, they wanted to cut my reading short, and you could tell that they're working with someone that works for YouTube as well, or they. So even though I did the video was on it off, as well as the deleted majority of the video once I start talking about them. So I'm gonna just point this fucking Sagittarius out that could either be working with someone on YouTube, or they could work for YouTube, and that's why they're able to fuck with my videos, delete certain shit that they don't want to be outed. So yeah, as I was saying in that video, prime example of them throwing shade. Shade doesn't always look like aggression. It hides in backhanded praise tone and just joking. And I gave the example because on my TikTok, this Sagittarius, which they're dumb enough to have their TikTok name as the Sagittarius is something. That's what it was. And I have a lot of stuff on TikTok, multiple posts on TikTok, and they decided to like one post, and that was me talking about someone hacking my Facebook page, and they could be out here possibly pretending to be me, and if they do, if anybody notices, to come back to me and let it be known, screenshot it or whatsoever. That is the only post that Sagittarius had like. There are many posts to like on my page, especially when you're just coming on someone's page, you're not friends with them, and you're just going to check out their page. Normally, notice the first few posts of theirs, maybe like the first few posts, but this Sagittarius went to like that one in particular. And why would you even like the first post on someone's page of them talking about their page being hacked? So I know this is this Sagittarius and whoever else that they've been working with to hack my phone, as well as hack my YouTube, delete off my YouTube. 444 was the time when I just said that of this live. So I know I'm on point. I know it's facts. So they're mad, and they tried to cut the video short at this point where I had said that, because they don't want to be revealed. Just like they didn't want to come out in the beginning of the video of being this gold digger, and they still came out and they're this gold digging bitch mad because this Aries want to make a choice to come towards me because they fell in love with me. We already know this. But anyways, I have no problem with redoing my video. If you're mad because you're getting exposed, stop doing shit to be exposed for. It's just plain and simple. So because they have reached their boiling point, they're trying to cause me a tower. But anyways, back to the reading. So we got community in the reverse. As if you piss me off, this shit really gonna get exposed. So they could have been dealing with this Aries, whoever this Sagittarius is that's throwing shade. They could have been dealing with this Aries that's a part of a community that they may no longer want to be a part of because they see that this community is full of unhappy people, people that want to be in unhappy families. So they could have even postponed or cancel a reunion with you collective because they are trying to run away from home, run away from this community. And then we have conflict in a reverse. They could have Leo in their chart. So whoever this Aries is no longer wanting to be a part of this community or be in the community that they're in. They're wanting to reach an agreement with you, come to a compromise or compromise with you. Right, and I'm the Sagittarius. Oh, so you came on my TikTok page? Because if it's you, you could step to me in person. I ain't got time for the internet beef. I really don't. You that pressed over a man, that's sad, shorty. That's sad. Really get your priorities together instead of coming for a female just because a man is in love with them. Get your mental straight. Because what your problem or who your problem should be with is that man and yourself. Yeah, I know you've been on my page because you hack my phone. And I hope your ass go to jail for it too. So we got the Emperor in the upright. Don't come over here, shorty, trying to distract me because you're getting exposed. I'm glad you're revealing yourself. I'm so glad, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. Because I'm going to keep getting proof on your ass so you could go to fuck the jail. Because that's exactly where you belong. So we got this Aries. They could be sitting in this Emperor position. They could have a position of authority. They could have stability. They could be structured. Or they could want to take leadership, or like I said, they could be the leader of this community, and they could be wanting to be logical, be practical in the situation. This could be an older man. They could be wanting to be reliable, or this could be this person's father, someone's father who's an Aries energy. That's the leader of this community. Could be this stinking ass Sagittarius's father. That's the leader of this community. That was trying to protect their daughter or their son. Then we got charity and giving in a reverse. So now whoever this Emperor is, they could be wanting to gift someone or send a Taurus to give someone support, some sort of assistance. Then we have the Knight of Swords in the upright, Aquarius energy. So this Aquarius could be wanting to come in with a big change. They're wanting to be honest and direct with someone. They could be doing this in an impulse. Then we have live and learn in the reverse. So like I said before, they ain't learned shit. So this is someone wanting to come towards you, acting like they learned a lesson in a situation when they haven't learned. They're still the same motherfucker. Then we got back together. So like I said in the last reading, that didn't get off. They could want to get back together with you, but you're not wanting to get back with this person, as it's in reverse, because you know that they're full of shit. You know that they haven't learned. You know that they haven't made a change, which they could be trying to rush in towards you, trying to make it seem like they made a big change in themselves or within themselves. Then we got standing your ground in the upright. So you could have had to stand your ground against Leo energy, as well as other people are part of this community, to stand up for what you believe in, collective. You could have been fighting for your corner. You could have had to assert yourself when it came to challenges that these people a part of this community was trying to challenge you with. Could have been within your traditional challenge values. And then we have envy vibes in the reverse. So these people could have tried to say that you were envious of a Leo energy or envious of people a part of this community, when really you're not envious of them, because it's in the reverse. You don't envy one of these motherfuckers. Then we got test results. So there could be some sort of test results that's in play. They could have tried to send someone towards you to get pregnant by someone. They could have wanted to send this Aquarius in so that you would get pregnant by them, so that this Aquarius will have a tie to you as well as your good karma. Or this could even be in regards to some DNA test results as to who someone's father is. Maybe an Aries is your real father, collective. Maybe there's DNA tests about this, about who someone's real father. Or this could be in regards to STD results. The guesswork is over, and answer is coming that will clarify everything or complicate it even more. So we got situationship. So these people could have wanted you to have a situationship. Could be with a Gemini and someone else that I did say before the video cut off. Or they could have wanted it to seem like you were in a situationship, being in between someone's relationship. It's a situationship, not a relationship. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's drama free. So these people could have tried to have you in a lot of drama because they wanted to say that you were in a situationship with someone that you weren't. They were trying to say that you were trying to insert yourself into someone's relationship because you were envious, which you're not. So everything that they said, you are not. You're not envious of somebody, as well as you're not in no situationship with someone. So whatever they could have gotten from somebody is from who they are in a relationship with, not who they're trying to say is in a situationship, because you ain't in it. And we got breaking free. So you could have broken free from a community of people, broken free from a person. You could have been breaking cycles. Cycles don't break themselves, but all it takes is one bold move to change the whole trajectory. So you could have decided not to insert yourself or have a situationship with someone. You could have broke free from this. So whereas though they could have been trying to say that you were a carrier of some sort of STD and you were having a situationship and you were the one spreading it or carrying it, they weren't able to say this about you, or they can't say this about you because you broke free from the situation pretty much before it even started. Then we got drama queen in the upright. So someone could have been being a drama queen. This Leo could have been being a drama queen that you had to stand your ground against. Don't get pulled into the drama. If peace showed up, they start a fight out of boredom. So this Leo just wanted to start fights with you because they were bored, because they had nothing on you, because they couldn't say that you were in a situationship and you were a carrier or something. So They could have just tried to be this drama queen, starting shit with you for no reason because they knew that they had nothing on you because you broke free from a situation, like I said, before it even started. Then we got spilled tea in the reverse. So they could have thought that they had some tea to spill on you, but since they got nothing on you, they don't have any tea to spill on you. It's in the reverse. Ain't no tea to spill, honey. Then we got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So they could have tried to have you lacking money, tried to make you have poor financial controls, making you lose opportunities so that you wouldn't have money, so that they could have some tea to spill on you as well. Then we have the Empress in a reverse. There could have been a Taurus energy. Whoever this Taurus is, they could be an Empress in a reverse, but they could act like they're in the upright, like they're marriage material, like they're commitment worthy, when really they're not. They're actually someone that's very insecure. They're very infertile with ideas, lacking self-confidence, lacking growth, very domineering, careless, emotionless. So everything that this Taurus, a part of this community, said that they was, they're actually the opposite, the reverse. They're not an Empress. And then we have the Lovers in the upright. So they could have been dealing with a Gemini energy. So they could have wanted you to have a situationship with a Gemini. Tried to make it seem like this Gemini was your primary choice. This Gemini could have tried to come towards you acting like they were your soulmate, like y'all were meant to be together, also that they could play you, put you in a situationship. Could be with a Taurus or a Cancer that they're with. So they could have been dealing with a friend that's a Cancer as well as a Taurus that's an Empress in a reverse. So they could have been reuniting with a Cancer that's a friend of them, celebrating with this person, going to happy hour, partying with this person. And they could have tried to make it seem like it was you. So if this Gemini is with a Taurus energy, they could have been messing with their friend that's a Cancer. So they could have been having this situationship with this Cancer, and that's probably where they got this STD from. And then we got the King of Swords in the upright. So there could be a Libra energy that has a position, a power, and authority that could be using their discernment. They could see that your third eye is open, that you're telling the truth in a situation, or they could be getting the truth because their third eye could be open. They could see that you're honest, that you stand in integrity, that you have morals, that you're stern. Then we got making peace. So someone could want to make peace with you, collective, because they've gotten the truth in a situation about who was the drama queen, who was stirring up drama, who was the carrier of this STD, who was actually in a situationship. So they could be seeing the truth about who had a hand in what, or what part that people played, and now they could be wanting to make peace with you. After all the drama and side eyes, someone's ready to drop the aggression. The energy is shifting from war zone to neutral ground. Bullshit, man. Then we're doing the work. So these people could see that you're doing the work, collective. Growth is happening behind the scenes, healing patterns, owning truth, and unlearning survival mode. So like I said, these people could see that your third eye is open, you have discernment, and that you're just focusing on healing. You're focusing on doing the work, growing within yourself. You could be a Virgo energy. You could be this Page of Pentacles in the upright. You could be making investments at this time, not worried about all this bullshit in the background. So you could be getting good news and worldly affairs. You could have a solid beginning after people are wanting to make peace because they see that you're doing the work. So you could be making goals, laying the groundwork, taking advantage of opportunities, and you could be very consistent at something that you're investing in because you know that this investment could possibly give you a bright future. What else for my collective? And whoever Jay is, you stay celibate. Shit. Worry about yourself. Motherfuckers always want to worry about somebody else. What else for the collective? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? I ain't got nobody. I ain't got no time for anybody coming over here on no fuck shit. Don't tell me what to do. You focus on what to do in your own life. Got time for people and they bullshit. Miss me with it. And we got strength in the upright. So whoever this Leo is, they could be trying to find the inner strength. They could be trying to find the courage. Be brave. Be confident. Because they could be wanting compassion from you, collective. They could be trying to be patient, or this could be someone that you had to conjure up patience for or have patience for. Then we have the moon in the upright. So they could have been working with the Pisces to do moon magic on you or magic under the full moon. So you could have been listening to your intuition. You could have been getting dreams about this Pisces and this Leo working together to do magic on you, to have you in anxiety, to have you in fear. Now they could be trying to make it seem like it was just a misunderstanding when it came to them trying to make you insecure, make you feel insecure, make you have mental tension so that you could be in state, or so that they could cause instability in your life. Then we got pulling the strings in reverse. So whoever was pulling the strings to try to have control over you, collective, they could be now not wanting to pull the strings any longer. Like I said, they could be wanting to make peace because they see that you're actually doing the work. Then we got King of Cups in the upright. So now this Pisces is want to be in this King of Cups energy, or someone that's wanting to come towards you. They could be in this King of Cups energy, acting like they're mature, charming, charm you off your feet, be romantic. Then we have lies detected. So they thought that they were going to be able to catch you up in a lie, but ain't no lies to detect here, honey, because ain't nobody lying. Any more for the sign of Leo? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for me, for we? Any more, spirit? I did not want all that. Then we got ex drama. So this Pisces could be your ex, collective. The past didn't stay in the past. An old flame is reigniting chaos, stirring up drama, or still has an emotional pull. So because this Pisces have an emotional pull to you, collective, they could be stirring up drama, causing chaos in your life. And this could be an ex of yours. Then we have independence and wealth in a reverse, Virgo energy. So you could be a Virgo, like I said, and they could have tried to stir up drama, stir up chaos, pull the strings so that you would have a lack of independence. Like I said, they wanted you to have constant instability, and they were doing work on you to be able to do this. Because they didn't want you to be secure or stable. Then we have family feud in the reverse. So whereas though a family could have been feuding about this, now that the truth is coming out, they could be wanting to stop feuding. Like I said, they could be wanting to make peace because they could be realizing the control that they have. They don't have too much control. They can only control certain things. So what they really want to control, as far as your intuition, they can't control that aspect. So now they could be wanting to end the family feud, wanting to make peace. Then we have abundance in the upright, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. So like I said, Virgo, you are this Queen of Pentacles in the upright. You could have an abundant energy. You could be a mature, grounded woman, a businessman. If you're a man, you could have a high social status, be a social butterfly, very generous, loyal, prosperity, or you're meant to have this prosperity. You're meant to have financial abundance, be independent, be wealthy, live a luxurious life. And these people just didn't want it for you. Then we got justice and the upright. But you could be getting justice. You could be getting karmic justice. This Libra that has a position of power and authority because they are seeing the truth and now wanting to use their discernment. They could be wanting to bring karmic justice to you. This is also Libra. Or you could be getting karmic justice from the justice system because the law could be getting involved, wanting to balance things out for you, while others could be suffering consequences for what they've done in the background. So there could be a lot of legal disputes that people are facing. Then we have wedding day in a reverse. So someone that wanted to come towards you and marry them, or marry you, they could be realizing that you don't want to marry them, that you want to stay single. So they could be realizing that trying to come in and marry you before you get this justice isn't going to work because you don't want to marry their ass anyway. Then we got making investments in a reverse. So this could be a Taurus energy that wanted to marry you that you don't want to marry. This could be someone who is bad for business. They have bad financial management. They don't like to finish what they start. So maybe they wanted to send this Taurus in to come and marry you, but they could have called this off. Or someone with Taurus in their chart that wanted to come and marry you, reunite with you, they could have called it off, not wanting to finish what it is that they started. But because they could be realizing that you're just not going to marry them. Then we have expecting in the upright. So someone could be expecting. That could also be the reason why they called off a marriage, a proposal. Because someone that they're with could be expecting. This Taurus could be expecting. This could be this Empress in a reverse that's very insecure that someone's with. They could have this Taurus pregnant. But they could be realizing that this person was bad for business. Maybe they're married to this person and realizing that the marriage is upside down because this ain't nobody to be married to. Maybe they feel like this Taurus is too insecure. Maybe they feel like this Taurus was a bad investment to get married to this person. Then we have the Sun and the upright. So meanwhile, you're in this Sun energy collective. You could be real positive. You could be getting free. Like I said, you could be breaking free from all of this, getting karmic justice, getting your freedom, while other people are suffering consequences for what all they've done. So you could be headed towards fun times. You could be headed towards success, being in this abundant energy. Like I said, you have good luck that's coming to you because like I said in the beginning, you got good karma. That was the first card out here. Then we got moving on in the upright. So whoever the Pisces is, that is your ex collective, they have no choice but to move on from whatever it is that they were trying to do to try to make you unstable, to try to make sure that you didn't have a sense of independence. They're realizing they just got to move on from you, move on from the situation, walk away, let go, travel somewhere else the fuck away from you. Or maybe they're trying to escape so that they can have freedom because they know that they asses got to suffer consequences. So they could be going to jail, having legal disputes because of the hand that they played in all of this, and they could be trying to escape. They could try to go on the run. Now, this could be someone that you've abandoned. So they could just be abandoning their plans to do any more in the situation, reaching their limits and just wanting to go on the run so that they could self-analyze, be in deep introspection, so they could be withdrawn from people, places, and things at this time because they're disappointed. Not only disappointed at how the situation has gone, the outcome of everything, they're disappointed in themselves. And you should be. You absolutely should be. Any more for the collective? Any more? I ain't paying motherfuckers no mind. Any more from my collective? Any more? Plenty more? What's the tea? Then we got court date in a reverse. So there could be a court date that is finished. So this court date could have already came. So like I said, whoever this Pisces is, they could know that they have to go to jail. So like I said, they could be on the run trying to escape because a court date was had and they were already sentenced. Then we got the audacity. So the audacity of these people, because they could have crossed your boundaries, collective. And the worst part about it is they acted like it was their right to do all of this. All because you were due for good karma. All because you have some sort of abundance coming to you. And then we have the Page of Cups and the upright. Whoever this Pisces is, your intuition could have been telling you about this Pisces. You could have a child with them or children with them, collective. This could be someone who is very childish. Your spirit guides could have been giving you downloads about this person, telling you about this person. This person could be very psychic as well, but they choose to do the wrong things. They choose to use their gifts in the wrong way because they're very naive. Now, this could be someone that was crushing on you as well. Then we have scam alert in the reverse. So whereas though that they thought that they were going to scam you, they can no longer scam you. Because your intuition has already told you what was up with these people. Then we got the devil in the reverse. So they could have wanted you to be in this devil energy, wanted you to be imbalanced, be in conflict, have a lack of perspective. Or this Capricorn could be imbalanced, in conflict, having a lack of perspective. Because of the hand that they played in this with trying to scam you. And we have anxiety in the upright. So this Pisces could be in heavy anxiety at this time because they know that they have to go on the run, or they could be in their mind about how to escape the situation because they're in fear. They could be very unhappy right now, having the ability to cope or face life. They could be in a lot of mental pain because it's either they go on the run or they go to fucking prison. So they could be in heavy regret and a lot of pain. And we have fulfillment in a reverse. So like I said, they could be feeling unfulfilled at this time. This Pisces that you could have children with, that is your ex that wanted to stir up a lot of drama. They could feel like their dreams are broken, that their dreams aren't coming true because of the verdict that happened or that was given at the court date that could have passed. So they could be having nightmares right now. They could be waking up in cold sweats. They could be suffering at this time, feeling like they lack to accomplish trying to scam you, lack to accomplish to have you unstable in every possible way that they could, while working with a community of people. Then we have marriage in the upright. So now this person could be thinking that they could escape this situation by coming to marry you, collective, because they feel like you bring them happiness and they feel guilty for what all they've done to you. So now they could be acting like they want long term, wanting to come home to you, wanting you to come home to them. Meanwhile, this is just their escape route to get out of going to prison if they marry you. So fuck out of here. Take your ass to prison. Then we got foresight in a reverse. So there could be an Aries that's also involved in this. This could be another Aries aside from this Emperor in the upright. So whoever this Aries is, they could be a younger Aries, a younger male that could be traveling back home. They could have to move back home with their parents. Like I said, if their father is an Aries as well, maybe they have to move back home with this person. They could be losing a home because of their lack of vision and planning. Maybe when it comes to trying to marry someone or who they are married to. So they could be possibly getting a divorce, happen to move back home with their parents, or move somewhere where they don't want to be, in a community they don't want to be in. Any more, plenty more. What's the tea for my collective spirit? What's the tea? What's the tea for me, for we? And then we got the King of Pentacles and the upright. So this Taurus energy, they could be secure, but they be wanting to come towards you, collective, acting like they're a mature, grounded male. This could be someone who is successful, wealthy, a businessman, likes to improve himself. So they could be coming to you, acting like they're wanting to provide for you. Or after being in this reverse energy, wanting to be bad for business, now they could be wanting to do the right thing. So they could have felt like because of everything that was going on, that investing in you or providing for you or helping you in a situation would have been them taking a risk. All because there could have been people that worked together to try to make it seem like you were bad for business, that you didn't have good financial management, that you don't like to finish what you start. So this King of Pentacles may have not wanted to provide for you, or thought that you deserve to be gifted, deserve to have support and help. What else for the collective spirit? What else? So we got a Scorpio. A Scorpio could be involved, or you could be a Scorpio or have Scorpio in your chart, collective. Brighter days are ahead, collective, because you do have good karma, like I said. Someone could drive an Alfa Romeo that's involved in this situation. This could be a soccer player. Someone could have the name Lee. There could be a soccer player not no longer able to play soccer anymore because they suffer from gout as well. That could have been a backfire for them being involved in this. Someone named could be Juicy that's involved in this. They could be a Sagittarius. There could also be other Sagittarius also involved. Then we have a hockey player could be involved. Their name could be Garrison. And we have VHO. You could work for VHO Collective. Then we have a Pisces. As we already know, Pisces is heavily involved. Someone named could be Dom, or they could have the nickname of Dom. They could be receiving certified documents. Could be that they got to go to prison. That's why they're wanting to go on the run, whoever Dom is. Then we have heavy mind manipulation. So they could have tried to do heavy mind manipulation. Like I said, this Pisces wanted to fuck with your intuition so that you wouldn't see what they were doing behind the scenes. They could have been doing moon magic as well as dream magic. So they could have been trying to enter in your dream. Then we have a Capricorn male could be involved. This could be this mofo that's imbalanced at this time, lacking perspective. This could be someone that you've known since childhood, collective, whoever this Capricorn male is. Someone could be a dental assistant that's always already, I don't know why I can't talk right now, that's also involved. And then we have a false STD result or a false STD test, or a carrier of an STD collective, but they to be able to make it seem like you were a carrier of an STD and tried to set you up to be in situationships to make it seem like it was true, when really they gave you a false STD test to begin with. I don't know where the card went that fell. We got messing with your internet connection. So these people could have been messing with your internet connection as well. Then these people like to brag about what they have, collective. Then we have mixed feelings. Someone can have mixed feelings when it comes to you. And we have shredding and burning files. So someone could be shredding and burning files of what they've been doing because they know it's an end to a bad situation for you. Then we have works in the justice system. So whoever this is that is shredding and burning files, they could work in the justice system. So they could be trying to cover up their part in everything. Ow. Then we got someone tall. This could be someone tall that works for the justice system. That could be trying to burn and shred files. Anything else that fell under that motherfucker, I can't get it. I can't. Any more for the collective spirit? Any more, plenty more. What's the T for me, for we? What's the T? So we got butch. So someone could be a butch. This could be a butch that's tall that works in the justice system that's shredding and burning files. They could be Indian or have Indian in them, or you could be Indian collective or have Indian in you. And we have Virginia Beach. Someone could be traveling to or from Virginia Beach. They could have recently played volleyball at Virginia Beach. And then we have testified. So someone could have testified against this person in the justice system, or you could have to testify against someone that works in the justice system, collective. But we got corrupt judge delaying court dates. So they could be delaying a court date, and this could be why the court date is in the reverse. Because whereas though there was a court date that was set, they could have rescheduled this or just trying to put this on hold because they want to delay this court date because that you're going to testify not only against this corrupt judge, but these people that work in the justice system that could have been shredding and burning files. So there could be multiple people a part of the justice system that is corrupt, that is afraid of you testifying. So they could keep trying to delay this court date. Then we have not your real parents, because they could know that your parents aren't your real parents, collective. So you could have been left something from your actual real parents. And we have best friends with a judge. So someone could be best friends with this corrupt judge, and that's how they've been able to delay this court date. And like I said, we have not your real parents, that the test results could also be due to DNA test results. And with these DNA test results, you could be getting the information about who your actual real parents are, or finding out that your parents aren't your real parents. And they don't want you to find this out. Then we have poker game. So this judge and someone that's a part of this, that's best friends with them, they could be at a poker game right now, or they could have recently went to a poker game together. And this is when they decided to either put an end to this court date or delay it. And we have sex is best with you. So someone a part of this that could have mixed feelings about you, feel like they're falling in love. They could feel like sex is best with you. Someone named could be Andrea as well. Then we have South Carolina. So someone could be in South Carolina, traveling to or from. And we have 2015. So this could be someone that you've known since 2015, or something significant could have happened in the year of 2015 in South Carolina. Then we have mother doing spells on you. So your mother could have been doing spells on you. And we have love's waking up to you. So whoever this is that is falling in love with you, has mixed feelings, feel like the sex is best with you, they could love waking up to you, collective. But they lied on you, right along with the rest of these people. All because you give it straight, no chaser. Then we have deep hatred. So like I said, people can have deep hatred towards you because you give it to them straight, no chaser. You ain't holding nothing back. You ain't sugarcoating shit. Someone that's part of a truck club could be involved in this as well. What else for my collective? Then we got abusive. So whoever Kristen or Christian is, they could be very abusive. Also someone with the name Douglas, they could be very abusive. Could have been abusive towards you. They could have a wife, so they could be married and they could be abusive to this wife as well. Or they could be getting abused by a wife. So maybe someone is married to this Taurus energy or this Leo. Then we have doing spells so he can't get aroused. So someone could have been doing spells on a masculine so they can't get aroused with you, collective, because they know that this person views you as having the best sex. Then we have cursed themselves. So these people could be realizing that they cursed themselves coming up against you. This could be a Pisces female that cursed themselves for coming up against you. Could be this Dom character. Someone with the name Dom. Because we did already have Pisces out here with the name Dom. So this could be a Pisces female. They could have a nose ring, collective. Or you could have a nose ring. Hello. Any more, Spirit? And we have government hiding and stealing money from trust and wills. So like I said, they could have been hiding and trying to steal this money away from you, collective, because you could have a trust or a will, or your name could be in a will. So you could have something that was left to you that these people were not only trying to hide from you, but they were trying to steal it. Now, I don't know if this Pisces female is a part of the government, or they can know someone that's a part of the government that they got to hide and try to steal a trust or something that you were left in a will. Now they could be one to walk away. Like I said, what we have, Pisces. Where'd that card go? Now they could be one to move on and walk away because what? You know the truth in a situation. Even though they try to block your intuition about this, about them trying to steal and hide a will, a trust that you are in, or a trust that has your name on it. Now they're wanting to walk away. Now they're wanting to escape the situation, going to run because they know their ass is going to prison. Then we have they love you. So they could be acting like they love you. Like I said, this could be your sister or someone that you saw as a sister. You could have called this person your sister. Straight facts, bitch. Big facts. Then we have YouTube scammers. So you could be also dealing with YouTube scammers that wanted to hold back your donations, people from supporting you, helping you in a situation, even though these people work together so that you would have a lack of independence, so that you would be unstable, not be secure. So they could have even worked with YouTube scammers to scam you, try and scam you. Then we have cheated with family member. So someone could have cheated with your family member that's a part of this. They could have cheated with your sister. Someone that you call sister could be this Pisces female. And we got paying corrupt officials. So this Pisces female could have been paying corrupt officials, or someone else in this situation could have been paying corrupt officials to do corrupt shit. Then we have pastor. There could be a pastor that's also involved in this. They could have been paying corrupt officials off because they could know about this will. Then we have loves to torture people. So whoever this pastor is, they could love to torture people, or just these people that work together, a part of this community. They could just love to torture people because they are unhappy. A bunch of unhappy families, unhappy people. So they could try to make people unhappy just like them. Then we got too many red flags. So you could be realizing these people got too many red flags, and that's why you don't want to be around them. Then we have using government systems to have access to your devices. So how these people are able to hack your devices, do certain things, mess with your network connection. They are working with the government to be able to have access to your devices. And we already know it's me because I talk about it all the time, how these people are hacking my phone. They didn't hack every device I have. They have something in my vehicle as well to keep tabs on me. Go everywhere that I go. They deleted everything off my Facebook. Like I said, hacked into that. Deleted everything. Didn't care about my kids' photos or anything. Deleted everything. Didn't care if I had the shit backed up or not. They just be doing anything. They've deleted YouTube videos. Like I said, they done cut videos short. I be on here doing the whole live. The shit'll cut off the whole time that I done the live for. It'll be cut short like I ain't even do it that long. When I just watch the shit be up here. You know when the shit cut off. Because you got to look at the screen. But this is what they just did. And that's why I had to restart this live. Because they just did it. They tried to cut it short once I was revealing too much information, just like the Sagittarius hoe. Then we got a Spanish man could be involved as well. They could be a part of the justice system, using the government system to have access to your devices, collective. Any more? Any more, spirit? So we got, you have, they created a whole event to make it believable on why they left you hanging, whoever it is that is saying that you have their heart, collective. But they could have left you hanging in a situation. This could be someone who is Trinidadian. Then we have walked away peacefully. So they could have felt like they walked away peacefully. Or you could have walked away peacefully, even though this person left you hanging. Someone named could be Tyrone that's also involved in this. They could be dealing with the ultrasound tech, or there could be an ultrasound tech also involved. They could have been attacking your kids' mental state and behavior towards you so that your kids could act funny towards you or act up, act out. Then we have hoping you don't have a backup plan. So these people were hoping that you didn't have a backup plan against what they were doing to you. Then we have a Gemini female. This Gemini female could be involved. They could have been hoping that you didn't have a backup plan. The one that wanted to keep going to this fake high priestess to get information or to get work done on you. Then we have toxic. This Gemini female is definitely toxic. But you could be done being nice to this Gemini female who you see as toxic or know is toxic. They're trying to cloud your judgment about a certain person. So whoever this toxic Gemini female is, they are trying to cloud your judgment when it comes to a certain person that could feel like they love you or saying that they love you and you have their heart. Someone could be from Pittsburgh or traveling to or from. Then we have earth sign. So you could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be an earth sign that feel like sex is amazing with you, or someone from Pittsburgh. They could feel like sex with you is amazing. Then we have thought calling you a bitch will have you attack them. So someone could have thought that if they called you a bitch, you would just attack them, hook off on them. This could be a karmic masculine, or this is what they wanted you to do. Any more from my collective spirit? Any more? So this person could be 29. So this could be a karmic masculine from Pittsburgh who is 29, or you could have met them when they were 29. Any more, spirit? Then we got Arkansas. So something could have happened in Arkansas, or someone could be in Arkansas traveling to or from that's involved in this as well, collective. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end things right there. That was your reading, collective. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Anybody want a personal reading, have any questions, or want to have a vent session, that information is in the description box below this video, as well as anybody wanting to donate. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good rest of the day. Deuces, I holla, 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 holla.